Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. It is morning here. I actually got up early. It's 9 o'clock. Well, it's 9:20, but I've been awake for a few minutes. But I want to show you what I'm working on. First of all, I want to do a shout out to this lady I just started watching, and her channel is called Crowfire, Crowfire, Soul Crafting, Soulcrafting, and her name is Suze, and she's from over in the UK, somewhere in there, and she's got only about 500 or less subscribers, so she needs new subscribers too. So, but she showed us, actually, the video link was sent to me by my friend Tracy, and Tracy sent me the link, so of course then I go and have to check out these links that people send me, and I just right away I subscribed to her because I like what she's doing so much. But she has made dolls, and I forget what she calls them. I forget exactly what she calls them, but she said some people call them ugly dolls, and she don't like the word ugly, so she didn't call hers ugly dolls. She called them something else, and now I should have wrote that down, but I didn't. And so, I'll leave a link underneath the video to her channel so you can check her out. But these dolls, all her dolls are like different. They're different. They're they're just amazing. So I took her. I um I took her inspiration, and I'm running with it, but I'm not finished with my doll yet. What I've done, I took two pieces of felt and I cut them out together so I have a front and a back to my doll. And so I started with just slow stitching pieces on here. I'm nowhere near finished, of course. This is going to have, I'm going to put, she has different things on her. She's got, like, some of them she spun a little piece of wire and she's got it on. One of them she's got very naturey. And this is kind of what I was thinking of doing. This one was like real nature. But she's actually got like little twigs that she wrapped and stuff is on her doll. She decorates the front and the back. So now I don't know if she the videos that I've watched so far, she hasn't actually shown herself doing them. Not that I've watched. Anyway, but she just showed a whole collection of dolls that she's done. And so, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate the front and the back first. And like right now, I'm putting hair on, which I'm using this here yarn. Isn't that beautiful yarn? But I'm using that yarn, and so I'm putting on just two strands at a time, which all I'm doing is putting I just put this piece on here. It's a long piece, so I pull it through so much, and then I tie it in a knot, and I'm just calling mine silly dolls. They're just going to be silly. And first I was almost thinking about using this for hair, but it's too bright. This is a rope that I made um, out of fabric scraps, but on a doll, I think this would work good for hair too, is to just stitch pieces on. So that's going to be used for hair. But this one I wanted, because I want it more nature, it's going to be using more nature and colors. And so, but I'm going to continue to put this hair on, and 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 I'm gonna put the back. I'm gonna cover the back of her head with the hair, and so I just put one strand in there, or two strands. It's one strand, but then it makes two strands in her hair. And but I'm gonna fill this up so she's got plenty of hair on the back, and then on the front, I'm going to go with hair again. I'm gonna put like maybe one strand. I mean one row. This felt that I have is I bought it from Amazon, and it was a very inexpensive felt. I go by price, you know. And so some of this felt that I got in this package of colorful felt, different colors, um, is thinner than others. So this is one of the thinner pieces, and so sometimes it's hard to get that when it. Some of it can be a thicker down here and then thinner up here, or some is just the way it's made. But I like it. I like it because I don't want real stiff felt. I want it to be. I mean, this isn't wool felt. It's just, I don't know, some kind of acrylic something. And so, what did I do here? Did I lose my mind or something here? Oh, there's. Oh, okay, well, I don't know what I did right here. How can I make such a flubber without even knowing it? What in the world did I do? Oh, I see what I did. Okay. I did just okay, it's too early in the morning. I didn't cut. I should have cut. Usually I cut that one off and then I go with the next strand and tie a knot and then cut. There you go. Now I found my mind again. That's good, eh? My mind is never completely lost forever. And then I'm going to, this is just going to be a short video just to show you how I'm starting this. But then I think tomorrow or later today, depending on how much I get done. Well, Elizabeth, why does that not want to go through? I'll keep you updated with this girl's progress. And I know a lot of people make little dolls of different in different ways, and they call them different things. I'm just making them silly, and so then I think it'll be fine to just make a collection of dolls. Well, actually, I've made dolls. I've made many dolls over the years, and I've given some away. I've thrown some away. I've had to throw because some of them I made out of some kind of I don't know what I made with them. I'd have to look at my videos again to see what I did. But some of them, whatever mixture I made up to form parts of it, after years, then it started crumbling, so I've had to throw them away. And so that I don't throw them away if they're still I don't throw them away if they're still alive. But anyway, just sit back here and relax. So I'm going to once I get this finished, I mean, once I get to where I want to the put the front and the back together, then I will stuff her. And I have a cushion that I had bought to lean in my chair. It's like a that you put on your bed. It's got little arms and it's a cushion that you can sit in your bed and read or something. And but it got a tore up place in it, and I noticed in the little tore up place that thing's full of polyfill. I thought, oh my gosh, I can use all that to stuff my little whatevers I'm going to make. I'm going to make, haven't opened this yet. I haven't opened this yet because this came from my daughter. No, this came from my granddaughter. And I haven't opened it. I've already had it a couple days. But in here is a blouse or two that belonged to my daughter, her mama, my granddaughter's mom. And I knew which blouses that I wanted her to send me, and so she did. And these are blouses that she had on she used to wear this a lot, and it's in a lot of the pictures of her. So I'm going to take this blouse out of here. I don't know why right now I can't open it. It's just sitting here beside of me right now. But I don't know exactly how I'm going to do, because I want to make 4, at least 3, but probably 4 different things out of this blouse. I think she put 2 in here, but she might have only put the one I'm thinking of that is kind of like a red, white, and blue. And I loved that blouse when she got it, and she wore it a lot. And so, but that's what I'm going to do with that. I might just work on my granddaughter mentioned, just even if you make like a puffy heart, that might be all I do. I first was thinking about a teddy bear, but then I might go with the puffy heart, because then what my granddaughter and I want to do too is use a picture of my daughter wearing that blouse, and then have it in a frame, and then put the little heart or whatever I make. And because I might just cut out a shape like this. Well, I'd give her a better shaped head, and like maybe cover it, put like beads and things on it, or not like a scrappy slow stitch, but some kind of a slow stitch. And but we'll see. I've got to think that over as I let that package sit there. And I don't know why I'm letting it sit there. It's just what I need to do right now, because I'm telling you, losing one of your children is, I know I'm never going to get over it. I know you don't get over this stuff. I don't. I'm not getting over this stuff. The first week was, I think, or the first little bit. Well, I've been through the shock of it, and I've been through anger. I've been mad at her. I said, "Why'd you do this? Why'd you do this? You could have come to me and talked to me, like I can fix anything. I can't, but it's just those emotions that you go through. Oh my gosh, the emotions you go through are just horrible." But I have to say that most of my days are better now, and so I'm glad for that. and and I know they'll continue getting better, but I know that there's going to be triggers for the rest of my life. I just know that. There's sometimes we just think and yeah, it's just sometimes it just gets a little rough. But I loved her so much. I say loved her. I still love her. I mean, you don't stop loving somebody just because they went to heaven. So here I use that one whole string of thread, in which I want her to have a lot of hair. I want it to be thick. So I'll probably put on some kind of a documentary here so that I can watch right there on my computer and sit there and watch something. Maybe I'll put on the Crowfire lady and see what else she's got to offer. But see now, once I get this these two pieces together, then I'll just like whip stitch the front to the back, and like along her hairline here, I'll whip stitch it still with this same yarn. But and then she's going to get a face, but I'm not sure yet. I'm going to cut her a face. Maybe it'll be round or maybe it'll be not round. I don't know. And then she'll get eyes. Maybe the eyes will match, maybe they won't match. It's going to just depend on when I get to that point. And but then after I get her all together, there might after she's because I'll stitch her up and I'll stitch her on up and stuff her so she'll be of yeah, she'll just be beautiful. And I may, you never know. I might want to add an apron. I might add an apron. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a ribbon in her hair. I don't know. And while I'm making her, maybe I'll even think up of a name. But I've got like so far, I've got some. I had this little scrap of fabric that had the sun on it, so I cut that out. And then I have mostly greens. There's a little piece of burlap that I put on there. I'm going to put some more burlap on the back. The back is going to be just as decorated as the front. And so, and I'm just decorating it with, I was going to call it dental floss. It's not dental floss, it's embroidery floss. So most of this is embroidery floss. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. Is that not embroidery floss? That's, what they call friendship thread that you make friendship bracelets out of. So I got a lot of that too. But then I have embroidery floss too. But when I use the embroidery floss, I use the whole six threads that's in the embroidery floss. And so, but yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. What I'm just start. I don't like I was working on this yesterday, showing you these drizzle stitches that I put here. And I want to make one of the dolls that, or maybe more than one, that I saw this girl Sue's on the Crowfire Soul Crafting. Um, she made long drizzle stitches that she made for the hair. And these are short drizzle stitches. These are like 10 knots on the needle. And so I got to play with that for a while before I try to make a long one. But I think I got them in the middle of this here flower. That's in the middle of this. I think I want to put beads all the way around that. But I still have, I just keep going on with something, just something. I'm telling you, I have to keep my hands busy. I keep myself busy, and but that's what I want to show you today. Let's look today what Jesus has mentioned for us. Yeah, I'm going to keep you updated with with, okay, yesterday was the 16th and today's the 17th. Um, I should take a picture of my dining room table. My beautiful daughter-in-law, has been, she put all the Valentine decorations away now, and now all the decorations are St. Patty's Day. So we'll have that for a month. And at least a month, maybe a little more, she'll have that. So everything just went from red to green. I should take pictures, keep you all updated on what my dining room table looks like. I mean, she's got the decorations all over the whole house, but yes. Okay, February 17th, Jesus says, I am the reason one, I am the reason one who shines upon you always. You worship a living deity, not some idolatrous man-made image. Your relationship with me is meant to be vibrant and challenging. As I invade more and more of your life, do not fear change, for I am making you a new creation, with old things passing away and new things continually on the horizon. When you cling to old ways and sameness, you resist my work within you. I want to embrace all that I am doing in your life, finding your security in me alone. It is easy to make an idol of routine, finding security within the boundaries you build around your life. Although each day contains 24 hours, every single one represents a unique set of circumstances. Don't try to force fit today into yesterday's mold. Instead, ask me to open your eyes so you can find all I have prepared for you in this present day. And you know, there's one thing in this little bit, this page, that makes me think these 24 hours are in a day. But how many times have you heard the phrase, today has been terrible, or yesterday was a terrible day, and all 24 hours were terrible? Or just maybe something, maybe you dropped your favorite teacup and broke it. And are you going to blame your whole day yesterday on being a bad day? I had a bad day yesterday. Hope this will get better. Um, no, there's 24 hours. That broken cup only took a couple seconds to break. So don't stereotype every minute of your day over one thing that happened. One thing we see at the start of a new year. So many people say, "Oh, I hope this year is better than last." You mean were all 365 days bad? Or was there one day bad and you're going to stereotype every day from that one day? And so we have to kind of think about the good things that happen in our day, and 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 because in everybody's life, I believe there is so much more good than bad. And that bad can just punch a hole right through your belly. I don't know. And and so yeah, and so many more things come through my mind when I'm mentioning one thing. I could just ramble on forever. But look for the good things. Look for the good things. So far, I've been up only an hour or so, and already this hour, I can say this hour, it's been a good hour. And if you just go minute by minute, well, I've had 60 real good minutes. And so, yeah, that's just all I want to say there. And my book right there. But okay, now I'm going to be back either later today or tomorrow with an update on this little doll to show you what I'm coming up with. No plan whatsoever, but I was inspired by Crowfire Soulcrafting. Her name is Suzanne. Suze. And so, yeah, yeah, I was very inspired. And I like to listen to her talk, too. That's another thing. There's some people, and not, they can be showing the most beautiful things that they've done, and they can be explaining it to a perfect T and everything, but for some reason, their voice, or sometimes their voice, maybe it's just too monotone, or maybe it's too much like I'm having a lecture. I don't know what it is, but I think, I just can't listen. And but this lady, I can listen to her. She's got nice, a nice voice, and she sounds real friendly. I guess some people don't sound friendly, and I've not met many of them online that just don't seem friendly. But I had to fix that one spot of my natural hair. This ain't natural hair. I'm glad I learned that I can put a wig on my head, and I don't have to worry about my hair. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and sound and secure, keep you happy and healthy, and just stay beautiful. Just stay who you are. Stay who you are, because who you are is who you are. God bless and keep you, and I'll see you on the next video. The next